Good morning, everyone. So, today we will talk about the first conic section, that is the circle. Okay, so in the previous class, we already discussed what is conic section, and one of the conic section today we will discuss circle. So, it's in this topic we need to cover this its introduction, then we need to find the equation of the circle, its general equation, and its standard equations, and definitely the problems from the NCERT book from circle. Okay, so in this introduction part, that you all know what is circle, what is the definition of the circle, and its radius, then its diameter, its circumference, its area. Okay, so this basic things about circle is basic definitions, you all know about it, so nothing to introduce to the circle. So today we will talk about the equation of the circle, how to find the equation of the circle, and what is the general and the standard form. Clear? So if we take the center of the circle is alpha comma beta and its radius is given I units. And we can choose any arbitrary point P on the circle. Okay, so here if we mark the points, so this point A is called alpha comma beta and this point P is x comma y. Any arbitrary point you can choose on the circle. Okay, and this is R. This radius is given R. So you can write down that AP is equals to R, since the distance from A to P is given, its radius, that is equals to R. So AP square, I can write this R square. Now AP square is what? The distance between these 2 points x comma y and alpha comma beta, its square. So we can write AP square is x minus alpha the whole square plus y minus beta the whole square, according to the distance formula, is equals to R square. I hope you all remember the distance formula, x1 x2 and y1 y2, that is x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y1 minus y2 the whole square, then take it root. It's root. Okay, so x minus alpha the whole square plus y minus beta the whole square is equal to R square. So this is the equation of the circle. This is called the standard equation of the circle, where its center is given alpha comma beta and its radius is given R units. Now, if we shift this center alpha comma beta into the origin, that is 0 comma 0. So in this equation 1, this is the first equation, this is the standard form of this circle. We need to put alpha is equal to 0 and beta is equal to 0. So ultimately this equation will transform into this x square plus y square is equal to R square. Okay, so this is the standard form of the circle, where the center is alpha comma beta and the radius is R, and this is the standard form of the circle where the center is 0 comma 0 and the radius is R. Okay, so anywhere you can find this kind of equation, so that will represent a circle. No need to say it that this particular equation will represent a circle. To look at the equation, you can easily say that this will represent a circle. Clear? Now in the previous class, we already talked about the general equation of the conic section. Right? There is a second degree general equation which is given by ax square plus by square plus 2hxy plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals to 0. Now we already discussed from where we can find this equation in the previous class. So if you are you forgot this, so go through and check it out from where we can establish this equation. Now if we put some restrictions on this equation, we can find the general equation of the circle. Okay, you can break the standard form and you can establish the equation, this conditions to this equation. This is the standard form. So here the condition is alpha is a is equals to b, which is non-zero, and h is equal to 0. If we put this two condition on this equation, general equation, equation 1, we can find the general equation for the circle. So that will be ax square plus ay square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals to 0. Okay, now let us just simplify this equation and just find the standard form of this equation. If we want to find the standard form from this general form, this x square plus ay square plus 2gx plus 2y equals to c equals to 0 plus c equals to 0. So just firstly divide this equation by a. So we will find x square plus y square plus 2g by a into x, 2f by a into x plus c by a. So add g square by f square and f square by a square and just subtract the same value, that is g square by a square and f square minus a square. So just add this to value and subtract this to value. So from the first part, look at this part, x square plus 2 into g by a into x plus g square by a square. So it will form a plus b the whole square formula, a square plus 2ab plus b square. So write it down, x plus g by a the whole square plus y plus a by a the whole square, and then take all this constant term into your right hand side, take root and its square. So you will find this ultimate, this value. Clear? So if we compare this equation with the standard form, that is x minus alpha the whole square plus y minus beta the whole square is equal to r square. So you can easily find out what is the value of alpha is equals to minus g by a, and what is the value of beta minus f by a. Just compare this two equation, this equation and equation 2. So the center is alpha comma beta minus g by a comma minus f by a, and the radius will be under root g square by a square plus f square by a square plus minus c by a, not plus, it is minus c by a and its root in it. Now if we put that a is equals to 1, just put the value of a is equals to 1. So this radius, this center will transform into minus g comma minus f, right? And the radius will be root over g square plus f square minus c units. Okay, so if a is equals to 1, so this all forms will transfer into this minus g minus f. This is the center and the radius is under root g square plus f square minus c, and this equation will be x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals to 0. Okay, so that is the general equation of the circle, and previously we found the standard form of the circle. Now there are 6 particular standard form I mentioned in today's class. 6 particular forms of circle. It's general and standard equations. So here is the first one. So if the circle passing through the origin, that is a point on the circle is 0 comma 0, then what is its standard equation and what is its general equation? So if the circle is passing through this point 0 comma 0, it will look like that, circle will look like that. Whatever its center and the radius we can choose, it will passing through the origin. Now if it will passing through the origin, then its general equation we know that x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals to 0. Now I am telling this equation is passing through 0 comma 0, so it will satisfy this point 0 comma 0. So if we put x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0, you will find this is 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus c equals to 0. So ultimately you will find the c is 0. Now if the c is 0, so this original equation transform into this form, x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy equals to 0. So let us find its, from here, its radius and the center. So x plus g the whole square plus y plus f the whole square is equal to root over g square plus f square. So from here you can easily write down the center of the circle, which is equals to minus g comma minus f, and the radius is under root g square plus f square units. Okay, and the standard form we already find it, that is x minus alpha the whole square plus y minus beta the whole square is equal to alpha square plus beta square. Okay. So here the center is alpha comma beta and the radius is under root alpha square plus beta square. So this is the general form and the standard form of the circle which is passing through the origin. Number 2, if the center of the circle is on the x-axis, then its general equation, now any point on this x-axis we can write as alpha comma 0, right? So the standard form I can write x minus alpha tar whole square plus y minus 0 tar whole square is equal to r square. So this thing we can again write x square plus y square minus 2 alpha x plus alpha square minus r square is equals to 0. Now if you were comparing this equation with the general equation of the circle, so you will find this is x square plus y square plus 2gx plus c equals to 0. That is, the coefficient of y should be equals to 0 at that equation. So now let us find the center and the radius of this equation. So x plus g the whole square plus y minus 0 the whole square is equal to under root g square minus c the whole square. Clear? Now, so the center is minus g comma 0 and the radius is under root g square minus c units. And its standard form we can write, you already know that. So write it down again. That is x minus alpha the whole square plus y minus 0 the whole square is equal to r square. Okay, so write it down this again. Now, if the center is on the y-axis, so any point on the y-axis can be written as 0 comma beta. Right? If the 0 comma beta is the center and r is the radius, then the equation of the circle x minus 0 the whole square plus y minus beta the whole square is equal to r square. If we break the square, you will find x square plus y square minus 2 beta y plus beta square minus r square is equals to 0. Clear? Now, if we compare this equation with the general equation of the circle, general equation, that is x square plus y square minus plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals to 0. So you will find the equation will be x square plus y square plus 2fy plus c equals to 0. So the coefficient of the term x, the coefficient of x should be equals to 0. Now what is the center and the radius of this equation? So just add and subtract f square, you will find the radius and the center of the circle. So the radius is 0 comma minus f, the center is 0 comma minus f and the radius is under root f square minus c units. And again write it down its standard form, that is x minus 0 the whole square plus y minus beta the whole square is equal to r square. Clear? Now, the fourth form. So what is the fourth form? The fourth form is the standard equation of the circle touches x-axis. So any circle is given, it's just touch the x-axis. So what should be its equation? It touches the x-axis means in this way. So if I take this is alpha and this is beta, so this is alpha comma beta, and look at that beta. Beta is what? Is the radius. So I can write it down. This is equals to r. Correct? So in the place of beta, we can easily replace beta by r. So a comma r is the center of the circle and this radius is r. So the equation, that is the standard form, is x minus alpha the whole square plus y minus r the whole square is equal to r square. Similarly, if the circle touches the y-axis, so that time its equation will look like that. Now, how its equation look like that? So first of all, draw the circle, touches the y-axis. So now this point is, this is the center, alpha comma beta, right? So that means if I draw this perpendicular from here, so this will be alpha and this will be beta. Now alpha is what? This distance, which is radius. So alpha is equals to r. So the center I can easily write as r comma beta, and the radius is r. Clear? So the equation is given in this form: x minus r the whole square plus y minus beta the whole square is equal to r square. Now if the circle touches the both axes, that is the x axis as well as the y axis, that time its equation is given by x minus r the whole square plus y minus r the whole square is equal to r square. How? For that, just first of all draw the diagram. Now this is the point alpha comma beta. This is the center and this is the radius. Right? Arbitrary I am taking, the point should be alpha comma beta and this is equal to r. Now what is alpha? This distance is alpha, which is equals to, look at here, this is equals to r. Again, this distance is beta. This is again the radius, so this is equals to r also. So in the place of alpha comma beta, we can easily replace by r comma r. So the center of the circle, which is touching, just touch the x-axis and y-axis both. The center is r comma r and the radius is r units. Clear? So the equation is in the form x minus r square, x minus r the whole square plus y minus r the whole square is equal to r square. And if you break the square, you will find this is x square plus y square minus 2rx minus 2ry plus 2r square is equal to r square. So ultimately the equation is x square plus y square minus 2rx minus 2ry plus r square is equals to 0. If you break this equation, you will find this general form. So this is the 6 standard forms and one general form of this equation of the circle. So in the next class, we will talk about the exercise problems, that is 11.1. But before that, just go through the examples of the portion circle. Just go through the example part of this exercise 11.1. Just solve these examples and try to understand the problem and understand how we can use the equations of the circle to solve problems. First of all, how to find the equation when their center and the radius is given, or from the equation how you can find its radius and the center. First of all, go through these two parts of this chapter. That is, if the equation is given, then find its center and radius. And if the center and radius is given, find its equation. These two parts is very important. So first of all, solve these two parts. Try to understand how to use the equation or how to find the equation of the circle. And then we will go through the problems. We will solve the problems using these equations. So till then, practice it and just practice the examples and try to understand the definitions, try to understand the equations. It's just interchanging from general to standard, standard to general. Okay. So till then, thank you. And if you have any problem or any queries, you're free to ask. Thank you.